Hey guys, today I'm going to showcase a very consistent FTK deck. You run a lot of burning abysses because you want to get a bunch of level 3s to get into Cherubini, and we'll see why later. So we're going up against a wind up deck, it seems. Yup, he's going to. Is he trying to hand loop me? No, couldn't be. What whitefish salvage tug one fish, dead fish, yeah. Add it to your hand, you can only use this effect of whitefish once per turn. Oh, he's linking away the hunter. Interesting. Is Zen maintenance, what's this? If this card is destroyed, target one wind up Xyz, attach it as material, okay? And if it's link summoned, add a wind up card to your hand. You can banish one face up monster you control face down. Special summon one monster from the deck with the same name. Don't know why somebody would want to do that except cycle through their deck. But, okay. He's passing it on. And what's this drop off? When your opponent, including drawing, they must discard one of those cards. Well, I'll go and negate that guy's effects. Because why not? So I will activate Barber, special summon. Alich will... Why can't I special summon? Is it something to do with this? Target one fish monster in graveyard, add it to your hand, you know. Is this card in your possession? Nope. Nothing to do with that. Is there anything to do with this? No. Well, anyways, I'm going to summon that. Summon the Cherubini. Cherubini will send Carbonedin to the graveyard. And it'll target himself. Carbonedin will banish itself to special summon Flame Valgard. And then we will go ahead summon Halqifibrax. Halqifibrax will special summon Jet Synchron from the deck. And then both of them will go into Equimax. Equimax will go into Magus. Next, we will activate Jet Synchron. We can discard anything really. I'll discard the Seifert to special summon him, and make sure it's to his own Magus points to, so the Magus can add Crusader Draco to your hand. And next, you will link them off into a Spata, and you can special summon Draco. You can activate Draco if you like. Just add maybe the Equimax back to your hand. Don't activate the Spata though, because we will use a Spata on Guard Dragon LP, and Spata will move the LP over here. Then LP will special summon Brotar from her deck. Brotar will target itself. We'll discard like this Thunder Dragon Hawk in order to add Absoluter to her hand. And next we will be summoning Pisty using the Brotar, and we will link away the Spata and the LP into Protector Whelp. Now Pisty will special summon back anything really, doesn't really matter, say this Brotar. And now we can summon Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon will add Boot Sector Launch to her hand. And next we summon Romulus. Romulus will add Dragon Ravine to her hand. And next we activate Dragon Ravine, discard the Absoluter in order to send World Chalice Guard Dragon back to the graveyard. Absoluter will add Rocket Tracer. And then right now we activate Boot Sector Launch, boot sector launch will special summon the Tracer. Tracer will pop that and summon Shell Rocket from our deck. And now we can go into a level 6 synchro Muddy Mud Dragon. Now we can activate World Chalice Guard Dragon, special summon the Flamevell Guard, and then link the Flamevell Guard away into Linkuriboh. This is important because Linkuriboh is a Cyberse monster and we will need him later. So we will activate Muddy Mud Dragon, special summon the Cyberse Clock Dragon, leave the Linkuriboh there. Cyberse Clock Dragon will mill 3. And we'll activate Firefly for fun, just banish the Wind-Up Hunter. And now we will go into Clock Lizard. And Clock Lizard's effect will trigger Tribute himself, shuffle that, and then banish every single Link monster banish everything, and all of them will have a Link rating of over 20, which will mill our entire deck. Cyberse Clock Dragon will mill our entire deck now. Man, I love watching that. No need to activate Seer. We will activate Starliege Seyfert, and that will return Chaos Dragon Levianeer back to our hand. Levianeer, we will banish 3 light monsters. The Hawk, another Hawk, and there's another Seyfert. We'll special summon that, and then we will activate Chaos Dragon Levianeer. No need for that. We will be he just loses connection. What we were about to do, we were about to summon Catapult Turtle from our graveyard, and we would have we were going to tribute the Cyberse Clock Dragon, and that would deal him over 11,000 points of damage. I'll go into proper duel. Okay, so going into another duel, we will special summon this Gilasaurus, special summon Psychic Tracker, link into Cherubini. Cherubini will send Carbonedon from her deck to the graveyard, and the reason we did this is because Carbonedon will banish itself to special summon Flamevell Guard to her field from her deck. We will use the Flamevell Guard, take advantage of the fact that he's a tuner, in order to special summon Halqifibrax. Halqifibrax will special summon Jet Synchron from her deck. And next we will be summoning Equimax. And we will link away that Equimax for a Crusadia Magus. We will activate Jet Synchron, discard any card in our hand really, special summon him. Magus will trigger. We can activate Draghig, it doesn't matter. We will activate Magus, add Crusadia Draco. Draghig will place, Seer on top. And then we will special summon a Sparta. We will special summon the Draco that we just added off Magus' effect to zone Sparta points to. We'll activate Draco, return Equimax to the extra deck. Then we will link away the Draco into an LP. Sparta will trigger. We will move the LP, and that will allow LP to trigger its effect. Special summon Brotar from the deck. Brotar will discard, it'll target itself. Discard any card, it doesn't matter. We will add Absoluter to our hand. What's Alex's effect? Negate the effect of monster now. Next we will be summoning Pisty using the Brotar, and we'll use the Sparta and the Elfie in order to summon Protector Whelp. And the reason we do this is because it's a Dragon Link monster that had an arrow that can point to a place Pisces pointing to. So now we can activate Pisces effect, special summon Brotar, and we will link away Brotar into a Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon will trigger, adding Boot Sector launch to our hand. And we won't activate it just yet. We will first summon a Romulus. Romulus will add Dragon Ravine to our hand. And first we will activate Dragon Ravine, use its effect, discard the Absoluter in order to send World Chalice Guard Dragon to the graveyard. Absoluter will trigger. It will add Rocket Tracer to our hand. Next you will activate Boot Sector launch. That will let us special summon Rocket Tracer from our hand. Rocket Tracer will pop Boot Sector launch in order to summon Shell Rocket Dragon to our field from our deck. World Chalice Guard Dragon will banish itself in order to special summon Flame Bell Guard to a zone a link monster points to. We will then link away the Flame Bell Guard into a Linkuriboh, and we will summon a Muddy Mud Dragon using Rocket Tracer and Shell Rocket Dragon. We will use Muddy Mud Dragon's effect, fusion summon Cyber's Clock Dragon using Romulus and Striker Dragon. Make sure you leave the Linkuriboh because we will use the Linkuriboh in order to summon Clock Lizard. It requires 2 Cyber's monsters. Clock Lizard will tribute itself, shuffle back Cyber's Clock Dragon, banish every single card from your extra deck in order to summon Cyber's Clock Dragon. And as you can see, he will mill 22 cards, and he won't mill all the cards. Think 17, and that will get him to 19,500 attack points. Starliege Seifert will banish himself to add Chaos Dragon Levianeer to her hand. Chaos Dragon will special summon itself by banishing 3 light monsters. We'll banish the Seifert. And why the hell do I not have 3 light monsters? What was I thinking of when I was making this deck? But do not worry. I changed my deck a bit, unfortunately. I have my normal summon Catapult Turtle. Activate its effect, ODK your opponent. Okay, I'm gonna have to change that deck a bit to have more light monsters. Wait. Okay, so going into the deck profile, we have Flame Bell Guard. It's the monster we summon off Carbonedon's effect, and the monster we use to go into Crystron Halqifibrax. Chaos Dragon Levianeer, it's the way we recover Catapult Turtle from our graveyard, and that's really it. We have to banish 3 light monsters for that to happen. So we have Absoluter Dragon. It's the way we discarded off Dragon Ravine in order to add Rocket Tracer from our deck to our hand. Thunder Dragon Hawk, it's really just a light monster that we have to put in our graveyard of Chaos Dragon Levianeer's effect. The reason I don't run 2 is because I can, after this combo, it has a good couple of discards, so we can just discard Dragon Hawk off one of them. Catapult Turtle, it's the way we tribute Cyber's Clock Dragon in order to just in order to deal your opponent massive amounts of damage, I guess. Starliege Seifert, it's the way we recover Chaos Dragon Levianeer from our graveyard if it is there, in order to revive Catapult Turtle. And we run 2 of them because it banishes itself, and you really don't want, you want as many light monsters in your graveyard as you can get, because we don't really run a lot of lights. As you can see, we run exactly 3 in this deck. So back to Rocket Tracer. Rocket Tracer will pop Boot Sector Launch, the card that special summoned it, in order to special summon Shell Rocket Dragon from our deck, and we will use those two to summon Muddy Mud Dragon. Crusadia Draco, we use that to summon LP, and LP summons Brotar, which searches the Absoluter. Seer, just for the Burning Abyss engine, we need all the Burning Abysses we can get, spending level 3s. There are many cards that are a 1-card combo. One of them is Gazelle, Salamangreat Gazelle, because Gazelle can send Spinny to the graveyard, special summon it, and just like that you have 2 level 3s. If you want, you can run a Marauding Captain in this, because Marauding Captain is level 3, and you have to hope you get a non-Burning Abyss level 3 in your hand. That's why I don't run it. It's too unpredictable. So Psychic Tracker, if I control level 3, special summon it, pretty basic. Gilasaurus, I'll special summon it from my hand, and if my opponent has no monsters in their graveyard, it's fair game. It's a free summon. Calcib will it's just a Burning Abyss monster, special summons itself, basic Burning Abyss stuff. Libic, Burning Abyss, same goes for Alec, Farfa, Graph, and Scarm. Tour Guide is a 1-card combo, so I haven't run into it out of the test duels I've done. Haven't run into it even once, but it is a 1-card combo. It was much better. It would have been much better if it was still at 3. Gallus the Star Beast. It's a free summon basically, because you literally only play 2 spells. But once again, it's still a gamble because you are playing spells. But I still run it. But because of that 2-card niche, I only run 1. Carbonettin, I run 2 of them because Cherubini, we need it in our graveyard, and we usually send it off Cherubini's effect. And we don't want 1 in our hand because Cherubini can only send from deck to the graveyard. So we run 2 to make sure 1 copy is still in our deck. Psychic Wielder. Psychic Wielder is just another level 3 support. It's to support cards like Tour Guide, Psychic Tracker, Gilasaurus, Gallus, all of those. Shell Rocket. Rocket Tracer special summon Shell Rocket from the deck, and we use both of them to summon Muddy Mud Dragon, which is how we get Cyber's Clock Dragon on the field in the first place. Jet Synchron. It's, Steam's banned, Globe Bulb is banned. Jet Synchron is the closest thing we have to them now. World Chalice Guard Dragon. We use it to recover our copy of Flamebell Guard in order to link it off into Linkuriboh, which is the card we use to go into Clock Lizard. Thunder Dragon Matrix. It's really just a light monster. That's the main reason I use it. Omni Dragon Brotar. It's the way we search out Absoluter, and it gets more discards. So if we maybe have a Dragon Hawk or a Thunder Dragon Matrix, we can discard them. Boot Sector Launch. It's the special summon Rocket Tracer from our hand when Absoluter searches it, so that we can special summon the Muddy Mud Dragon and Shell Rocket. And finally, Dragon's Ravine. Dragon Ravine will discard the Absoluter and send World Chalice Guard Dragon to the graveyard, and we use that to recover a copy of Flamebell Guard. And to the extra deck, we have Cyber's Clock Dragon. This is actually a very good fusion monster. It's got a very large effect, but I'll just shorten it for you. When it uses 1+ Link monster, And when it's fusion summoned, you send cards from the top of the deck equal to the link rating of those materials, and it gains 1000 attack for each. And the other effects aren't relevant for this. Muddy Mud Dragon will substitute for one of its fusion materials. So all we need is 1+ Link monster, and Muddy Mud Dragon will copy Clock Wyvern. Boral Sword Dragon, in case maybe we're going second, we just want to OTK our opponent. This deck can link spam good, so we can just link spam our opponent. Equimax is a good card in general, but for this deck we only use it to go into a copy of Magus, cause Equimax is one of the only two generic Crusadia monsters, and the other one is Avermax, and we don't have 2+ monsters summoned from the extra deck, so we use Equimax. Halqifibrax will special summon Jet Synchron from our deck, and yeah, that's the main reason we use it. And then we can use Jet Synchron to special summon it to his own Magus points to later. Romulus will search Dragon Ravine from our deck, and that's the main reason we use it. Clock Lizard is to triggers its effect, banishes every single link monster, and mills our entire deck. Yeah, it basically mills our entire deck and then gets Cyber's Clock Dragon up to 19,000, 20,000. Spata, it's to move the LP we summon to its own she points to over in order to trigger its effect. Cherubini, this is a 1 Cherubini combo, so all you need is Cherubini and you're set. This deck is filled to the brim with level 3s, so we should easily be able to meet its summoning requirements. Protector Whelp of the Destruction Sword, we only use it because it's a dragon monster with a bottom right arrow. It's decent in actual Buster Blader decks too. You can use it in that if you want. Guard Dragon Pisty will recover any dragon from our graveyard in order to further link plays into a Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon, when link summoned, will add Boot Sector Launch to our hand, which is how we special summon Rocket Tracer. LP is it'll special summon Brotar from our deck. I wouldn't be surprised if LP gets banned in some ban list. Brotar searches off the Absoluter and yada yada. Linkuriboh, we use Linkuriboh because it's the only other Cybers we have in our deck that we use to go into Clock Lizard, which will mill our entire deck and get Cyber's Clock Dragon up to 20,000 attack points in the first place. Crusadia Magus, we just use it to get our copy of Draco in the hand, and Draco in the end will special summon itself to his own Spata points too and go into an LP. So thank you for watching this video. Do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.